Hey guys, welcome to WaterBaby Tarot by BOMISpirit. I'm Rodin. So I'm going to be doing the Earth sign crystal reading and channeling video for May. This is for Cappies, Taurians, and Virgos. Basically what I do is I get crystal recommendations for you guys for the month using crystal decks. And I have a new one, so I'm actually going to be using two from moving forward. I'll get into that. Anyway. Then I go ahead and I pull some tarot cards to see why you need those crystals. Now, I always read the descriptions of the crystals and I do the tarot readings to go with it so you can decide if it's really resonating for you. These are very, very general readings and they are not going to be for everybody. Now, when it comes to crystals, again, these are just recommendations. You don't have to go out and buy these crystals yourselves. If you are really resonating with them, then great. Awesome. If you're resonating with what's going on, but you're not liking the crystals that came out, like they're just not calling to you, there are a lot of different crystals out there that do the same thing, okay? So I always recommend researching crystals after watching these videos. And if you decide to buy them, I do recommend buying them in person. I know we can't really do that right now. For most people, we can't do that right now, but you can always buy them online. Nothing wrong with that. In person's just better because we each have our own unique frequency, as do each crystal group and crystals within the group, right? So anyway, that being said, let's just go ahead and dive in. So I do have two decks that I use. This is the original one that I use, the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. All the decks I use are linked below. I'll still be using this one. I got a second one because this one's getting a little warped, as you can tell. But I decided, you know what? It just adds to the variety of crystals that can come out, right? So if anything, I just think it's more beneficial for you guys. We'll get more crystals that will resonate for different people. And this is the new deck that I'm using, Crystals, the stone deck. Don't mind that. I don't know what that is, but I will link that below as well for you guys if you like that deck. So I'm going to start with the new deck and let's see who's going first. Capricorns, Tauruses, or Virgos. Okay, 2 minutes. Remember that. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Capricorn. I feel like you're calling me. Now, guys, keep in mind, May is going to be interesting. With May, we have the nodes switching. We also have, it's going to be really the big start of retrograde season. Pluto is now retrograde. In May, we're going to have Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. We'll eventually get Uranus and Neptune, and then Mars to follow. Also keep in mind for May, we have the full moon Scorpio and the new moon in Gemini. And new moon in Gemini is aspecting with Venus, which is also retrograding in Gemini, and the North Node is becoming Gemini. Yeah, that new moon's going to be interesting. Full moon Scorpio is also aspecting with Neptune. So May is going to be a lot about understanding. It's going to be a lot about trying to gain knowledge, trying to gain truth, siphoning through the crap, but it's going to be a lot of like truth seeking, knowledge seeking. People might even become obsessive with this, with all this like scorpionic energy going on top of Gemini. You know, Geminis and Scorpios have an interesting thing going. Sorry, Cappies, I just got to talk about this. But yeah, Scorpios and Geminis, like that's a really interesting energy combo because Gemini is about truth seeking and knowledge seeking. And so is Scorpio, even though one's an air sign and one's a water sign. But anyway, Scorpios and Geminis have that like thing that draws them together. So it's going to be a lot of that. Just don't get lost in the obsessiveness of it or any analysis paralysis that comes with that, okay? But we're probably going to see a lot of that come through for you guys. Okay, Capricorns, 3 minutes, 40 seconds. What crystals are best for my Capricorns for the month of May? What crystals are best for my Capricorns for the month of May? Why do I feel this like... Is it anxiety? I feel a pushing back, Capricorn. I feel a little bit like you're shielding. I feel a little bit like you're shielding here. Like you're pushing people out or not wanting to be around people right now, which is interesting because it's kind of like most of us don't have a choice about that right now. It's almost like you're not wanting attention. You're not wanting it. Yeah, I feel like you're not wanting attention. I feel a big pushing out of other people's energy. What crystals are best for my Capricorns for the month of May? Okay, we got one. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, Cappies, you guys are getting a lot. Whoa! Okay, that's too many. I'm not taking those. That was an explosion. Okay. What crystals are best for my Capricorns for the month of May? So far, you guys have 3. What other crystals are best for my Capricorns for the month of May? Wow, now you have 4. Okay, Cappies, you guys went through a lot in May, huh? What crystals are best for my Capricorns for the month of May? Wow, I can't believe how many crystals came out. So again, these are recommendations, and I do think we're going to be getting a lot moving forward because it gives more variety for people, and I'm tapping into a lot of groups here, okay? But from this new deck, we have 6. First one is serpentine. I'll show you the word. You guys can actually see it. Serpentine. Aligned to kale green stone with a reptilian appearance, serpentine's activating energy is like a deep exfoliation treatment for the spiritual self. People who need it are Kundalini yogis and anyone in need of a fresh start. During meditation, hold serpentine in each hand and concentrate on circulating energy from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Use it when it's time to let go of tired beliefs and get stuck energy unstuck. If serpentine arrives in your life, it's an invitation to rip off all proverbial band-aids and regroup. Hit the sauna, sweat it out, and release all lingering drama. Awaken your reptilian nature. Yeah, Cappies, I keep feeling this thing like you don't want attention. Like push, 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 push. To be honest, it also feels like you guys are in a really good place. I think that you have accomplished a lot. Like you just seem very genuinely happy. And it's interesting because it's like Capricorns, when you're happy, it's like you've done your tasks, you have more tasks, but you don't need to do them today. So you're very happy, you're very content. Like that's how it feels. Like you've had goals or milestones and you've accomplished what you need to accomplish as of right now. And that makes you really happy. That makes you feel good. And I feel like it's bringing up a lot of time to kind of reflect on the social aspect of your life and the more like fun, go lucky, like 6 of Cups kind of energy part of your life. And all of a sudden, I feel like you're getting anxiety with it, which is interesting. It's like you've been doing your stuff with the note and with the node switching, and this also makes so much sense for you guys. You've been doing your stuff and you've accomplished it. You've accomplished what you need to accomplish to feel satisfied, to feel happy. Now it's time to incorporate other parts of your life, to put a little bit more time and effort into other parts of your life that you've been kind of pulling back from or being taken away from the last 18 months or so, however long the nodes have been in Capricorn and Cancer. And it requires social. I'm just getting like a lot of like social 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups energy. And you're like, no, did you forget how to be with people? Is that what this is, Capricorn? You're like, no. Like you're pushing it out. I think Serpentine's coming in to basically like, yo, like Capricorn, it's okay. Like let them in. You can do it. Like I feel this kind of like cheerleader energy from Spirit. Like you can handle this, Capricorn. You got this. Now, the other one that came out is Ruby. Remember, you got 6, so we're going to go through all these. Hot pink to Cabernet red. Ruby is a precious gemstone that has bedazzled royalty for centuries. Ruby is a fearless guide and protector, pointing you... Sorry, I did just hear libido. Capricorns, and this is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. But some of you might have, like, had your libido shut down for a little while, maybe because you're so fixated on your goals. I don't know, but I'm getting a lot of, like, sacral attention, which is kind of interesting. Sacral chakra attention. Ruby is a fearless guide and protector, pointing you in the direction of a rich, passionate life. People who need it are anyone with something worth fighting for, any Aries sign. My Aries you're watching. Put it in a ring on the hand you throw punches with, or in the boudoir. Use it when you want to show the world you're both beautiful and ferocious, when your sex life needs a heaping tablespoon of spice. No shade, Capricorn. I'm just literally reading what's on the card. When the doldrums have you down, reach for Ruby and some really red lipstick and come out swinging. Feed your fires. Yeah, all of this right here, this is all sacral. This is all sacral energy. Some of you guys might be going through a Kundalini awakening. I just feel that shifting of perspective. Like you've done what you've needed to do up to this point, and it's time to bring in other things in your life, or to put more attention into people or other aspects of your life. And you're having some resistance, and I think just because you're not used to it, because it's new. And you know, Capricorns, I do feel this energy like you've been in a lot of earth energy, like a lot of pentacle working energy, and that's your bread and butter. That's where you like to be. And now it's time to kind of leave that comfort zone, and you're you're doing that. You're struggling a little bit. You're squirming. That's what it is. You're squirming. Tibetan black quartz. So you guys can actually see it, because I know seeing the words helps you guys actually remember it, and I know some of you guys like to write these down. And I know my pronunciation's not always the greatest. Tibetan black quartz. The black in Tibetan black quartz references the storm-like bursts of any inky mineral, often found inside the stone. The Tibetan references the crystal's Himalayan origins. Tibetan black quartz reminds those on the spiritual path to non-judgmentally ask. I don't think it's a real word, but I'll say it again. To non-judgmentally ask, could I be even clearer right now? People who need it are metaphysicists. Well, that's a word. Metaphysicists. Occultists, tantrists, and Sagittarians, again screaming that the nodal switch energy. Yeah, the nodes are really affecting you in May, the switch anyway, for a lot of you who are resonating with this. Wherever you are looking to elevate the vibe is where you should put it. Operate on a higher plane and explore the vastness of your human consciousness. Use it when you're chasing enlightenment on the meditation cushion. When you're pulling tarot cards, lighten up your spiritual path. Yeah, Cappies, there's a lot of like spirit, like awakening energy kind of going on here with these crystals. I feel like your path is evolving. It's taking on a new nature. It's taking on like new stuff. It just feels very new and outside of your comfort zone. But I feel like it's just to elevate you a little bit here. But like I can feel it. You're really pulling back because like you're just not used to it. Like I keep wanting to do that. You're not used to it. I feel a lot of fire and air actually with this kind of energy. You might even be avoiding some people or avoiding some aspects of this that's trying to come in. Bismuth. So you guys can see what the word looks like. Bismuth. An iridescent crystalline metal with a stair-step structure that forms when liquid bismuth cools. Bismuth's energy is focusing, conductive, and awakening. People who need it are those that are easily distracted, burners, people who are very bored. Put it on your desk in Silicon Valley and in your utility belt in Black Rock City. Very interesting. Use it for those looking for some psychedelic influence without swallowing the red pill. Lie on your back and take 10 or 100 or 1,000,000 powerful breaths through your mouth with bismuth placed on your forehead. Then break out of tired gray thought patterns and get en route to a more colorful, energized life. Rewrite your code with rainbows. Capricorn, all these are about like, hey, get out of earth energy. Hey, get out of 3D, get out of work, and come up here to the ether, come up to the air, get that fire going again, get that creative, spiritual energy on track. Some of you guys might have actually had a weird pause or like a stalled energy. It feels a little like gears were turning and then they stopped as far as like your spirituality is concerned and the energy flow with that. And honestly, I do feel like your sacral's been highly impacted. Almost like, it's really gross, weird imagery. I'm not going to go there. Almost like it's been, no, I'm just going to use the word they gave me, constipated. Like your sacral's constipated, like it's blocked. It's blocked, or it's like, and I feel energy trying to flow through there because Capricorns, you do get very into your sacral because you guys are actually very creative, like to do what it is that Capricorns need to do. You're the devil, for crying out loud, right? And there's a reason for that. Anyway, bringing it back. But there's a need to pay attention to your personal fire and getting a little bit more out of like physical 3D and coming up a little bit, and it's making you uncomfortable. Turquoise. I know there's a lot. You guys got a lot. Brilliant blue-green turquoise has been rocked by humans longer than almost anything since like 5000 BC. From Lasha to, testing my geography, to Marrakech, to Tucson, turquoise was, and always will be both the go-to protector and fashion statement. People who need it, or anyone whose voice has gone AWOL. Set it in sterling silver rings. Where's my words, guys? Big old belt buckles and bolo ties. On the podium, open mic night, and wherever else you need to speak up or speak out. Use it when you feel disconnected from the things that make you human. When you've got something to express, get it out with turquoise. Speak your truth. Yeah, you just need to surrender to this. Surrender to this energy that's trying to come in, the stuff that you know has been kind of coming up for you and again, it feels social, or it feels like it's involving other people or your spiritual path and being connected, but it feels very social to me, almost like social anxiety. You might actually be meeting somebody, Capricorn, and maybe there's like some like sacral kundalini activation trying to happen, and you're like, nope. Like, nope, I can't. Turquoise, to me, the fact that turquoise came out is also just a lot about truth. You know, it's a lot of that throat chakra energy, which doesn't always have to be communication. It can just be about literal truth. There's something here you're resisting, and you need to accept that and come to terms with that. Oh geez, magnesite. Say that however you feel. Pronounce that whatever way feels right to you. Magnesium carbonate crystal that ranges in color from clear to porcelain white to off pink to sepia toned. Its sometimes grooved brain-like appearance mimics its cerebral energy. People who need it are intellectuals or Aquarians. Put it wherever you go to have that quiet mind or wake it up. It actually has a curse word in it, which is kind of funny. Anyway, use it when you're just too smart for your own good, when you're completely lost in your thoughts or they're running wild, dragging you behind them. Remember, the mind is a powerful thing. You rule it or it rules you. Meditate every day and show it who's boss with magnesite. Get your mind right. Yeah, I feel like there's almost like your mind's running away with you as far as this hesitancy. Like, I can't go there. I can't go there. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. That makes me uncomfortable. Not cozy with that. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to turn out. Like, it's a very, like, I'm just going to push this shit back sort of energy. But I feel like you have a lot of great things going on in your life right now too, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and use the old deck and see which ones want to come out with this one. What other crystals are good for my Capricorns? Because they each have, like, crystals that the other one doesn't have. The decks, anyway. Ooh, rhodozite. It's very earthy. Which I'm kind of surprised, actually, because I feel like you actually need to come up out of the earth a little bit. Yep, and there it is, Flint. That one always reminds me of Pluto. Always reminds me of, like, very scorpionic energy. What other crystals are good for my Capricorns for the month of May? And rose quartz, Capricorn. Are we surprised? No. I love you, Capricorn. I love you. I love you. Yeah. Rose quartz, and then we have halite, which is salt crystal. Actually got one right here. So I'm going to read these off to you, and then we'll get into the tarot cards, okay? Zingy rhodozite is excellent for removing blockages and for adding vitality to the physical body. It cleanses, activates, and powers up all the chakras and harmonizes the etheric bodies. This crystal encourages the flow of Kundalini energy. Capricorn, just embrace it. It is kind of nice. Just embrace it. To all the cells and the spaces between. Karmic imprints from your past lives or emotional wounds from earlier in your present life may be creating a state of psychosomatic dis-ease. Your own negative or compulsive thought patterns also play a part, as can those of other people directed towards you. Check out the harmony or lack of it in your environment. Earth energies may be disrupting your well-being, and like I said, it's almost like you're too earthy. Like you're too embedded in earth energy right now. Which is actually for not, how did I say this? Most people need to get a little earth energy on. Most people need to get a little grounded right now. It's almost like you're too grounded. It's interesting. Yeah, I just feel tons of like earth, hang out, drag down. Like it's too earthy. The ground around your workplace and your home may need healing and stabilizing by planting suitable crystals in the earth. Living in a healthy, stable environment creates a stable physical body. The frequency of the stone is earthy and high, great for the earth star, solar plexus, and for the causal vortex, and healing the earth. Let's see. All right, now the next one is flint. Flint stabilizes energy and cuts through to the core of issues, clearing blockages and loosening ties. It opens portals to other worlds and hidden aspects of yourself. Yeah, again, I'm feeling this like awakening, Kundalini energy, get connected, get into the air, get into the ether. You are a person of profound inner depths. Do not be afraid to explore this hidden side. It contains treasure beyond knowing, together with attitudinal karma and repressed emotions affecting well-being. Flint connects you to your ancestors. A natural traveler, you know how to negotiate the shamanic underworld to obtain healing insights. Strengthen your boundaries. Cut through confusion to the core of the matter. Soul retrieval is necessary if you left any part of yourself in another life or an abusive childhood experience. An unwelcome visitor from the past can be left behind, but recognize lessons before you move on. Paying attention to energetic boundaries and core strength, cutting detrimental ties, and strengthening your connection to the planet maintains well-being. The frequency of the stone is earthy. It's great for the root and the earth star, and for Scorpios in safely exploring other worlds. Again, I feel like you're squirming. You're squirming. You're so squirming. And it's interesting, Cabby, because I feel like you got so much good in your life. But there's a social thing or even a person that's like, it's making you squirm, but you can feel that you're being pushed to kind of embrace it, but you're having a lot of trouble doing that. Rose quartz is full of unconditional love and infinite peace. It draws loving relationships to you, heals past emotional traumas, or provides support during a crisis. You are a beautiful soul that has infinite peace deep within and enormous empathy. Relationships are where you learn your soul lessons, heal heartbreak or abuse, and dissolve toxic emotions and pain that prevent you from giving and receiving love. You have power to love unconditionally and to support others. Forgive yourself. Love and beauty approach. Loneliness is at an end. Emotional blockages dissolve. Do not accept blame. Recognize that unconditional love and friendship draw exactly the right people to you. Once you love yourself, you can give and receive love from others. Support is available in a crisis. Unconditional love is the greatest gift you can give to yourself or another. The frequency of the stone's medium to high, depending on the clarity. Great for the heart chakra, for Taurians and Libras, and radiating unconditional love. Yeah, Cappy, I feel like the squirming you're doing, I feel like it's sacral related. I gotta be honest. It could also be heart chakra related, but those chakras are very, have a lot in common, as far as like being connected to each other. But Cappies, I feel like you have some like major sacral blocks. It could be from relationships, it could be from trauma or abuse, but I just feel like there's just something where you're recoiling so intensely and it's within your sacral, but I feel like it's a situation that's like being presented to you and you're just kind of like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But you can feel like spirit's pushing you to, or that your higher self's like, you should probably be doing this. Go. And I feel like it's almost like trauma is getting triggered and it's coming from your sacral. Halite. Halite draws out impurities from your physical, energetic, and soul bodies. It dissolves old patterns, negative thoughts, and toxic emotions, promoting emotional well-being. Halite stimulates the meridians and grounds the healing properties of other crystals. Subtle ties and influences may be affecting you more than you recognize. Unacknowledged feelings of abandonment or rejection or emotional neediness may underlie dis-ease. Detrimental energies picked up under the influence of drink or drugs could be affecting you, as could someone else's lustful or jealous feelings. But being spaced out and ungrounded also leaves you open to invasion by external forces. It's time for a thorough clear out in your life. Declutter your space, including your car. Detox your body and mind, and try a juice fast for vitality. Regular detoxing and purification on all levels ensures well-being and does being anchored on earth. The frequency of the stone is earthy, great for the root, the sacral, the earth star, and the solar plexus, and for purification and spiritual discernment. Yeah, all of the crystals that are coming out, sacral related, root related, and heart related. And we got a little bit of the upper too. Yeah, so it's like upper, heart, and sacral. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is about like social blockages, relationship blockages. So I'm gonna show you the crystals one more time and then we're gonna get into the tarot reading, okay? So we have rhodozite and flint. Can't hold these. With rose quartz and halite. Halite is just, it's just a salt crystal, essentially. But yeah, these are the 4 from the original deck I like to use, and these are from the new deck. We have turquoise, magnesite, I think that's how you say that. Bismuth, what's Tibetan? Tibetan black quartz, excuse me, Tibetan black quartz. And then we have ruby and serpentine, okay? All right, Cappy, that's a lot. That's a lot of crystals, but like I said, some of these are gonna call out to others, more so, Jesus. Some of these will call out to you more so than other people. Probably the best way to say that. You don't need all of these, they're just recommendations. Okay, all right, now let's get into the reading here. God, I really wanna use the sexual magic just because there is so much sacral energy, but I won't. Yeah, I'm actually gonna use, just got really dizzy. I'm gonna use the Witch's Tarot. Why do my Cappies need these crystals for the month of May? Why do my Cappies need these crystals for the month of May? Why do my Cappies need these crystals for the month of May? Why do my Cappies need these crystals for the month of May? Why do my Cappies need these crystals for the month of May? One of my Capricorns need these crystals for the month of May. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of sacral. A lot. Like, and I know a lot of people have been feeling that because we do have the new moon Taurus energy taking us into May, which affects our senses, but it is also very sacral related because of Venus. 5 of Wands in reverse. Leo energy. 2 of Pentacles. I just heard forgiveness. Capricorn energy. 3 of Cups in reverse. Cancer. The Hermit, Virgo. You're trying, yeah. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter energy. Someone could have a Jupiter Virgo placement, but not necessarily. Yeah, this is about like old social circle stuff. And when I say social circle, I mean like friends, family, coworkers, or even like, you know, intimate relationships where you had acquaintances or, you know, there were people around you consistently, like that sort of intimacy. But yeah, I'm almost feeling like a sorting out of, with that 2 of Pentacles. It's like you're holding on to this stuff. You need to let some of this go. I just feel like you're doing a lot of looking back at the past, Capricorn, or you're just carrying it with you. And with the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune, it's almost like you're trying to figure out how to move past it. You're aware you need to. You're aware you need to, but you're having trouble doing it. These crystals will help with that. Why else do my Capricorns need these crystals for the month of May? Why else do my Capricorns need these crystals for the month of May? Wow, that's it. Overall, we have the 2 of Wands, Aries energy. Nice. And then we have the 3 of Wands, Aries. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. 8 of Cups in reverse, Pisces. And the Knight of Cups. Yeah, if that's screaming past to me. To me, this is like screaming like someone left and is turning back around with a cup in hand. Wow. I'm getting a lot of 7 of Cups energy with this. Yeah, Cappies, this definitely feels like someone is approaching you and it's either triggering the past for you or it's someone from your past. And that's just triggering enough for you. And, well, you're squirming. You're squirming. You're so squirming. But it is bringing up the fact that you instantly recognize, oh, I need to move past this. Like, the stuff that's coming up for me, I need to get this out of my body. I need to take care of this. I need to take care of this. I need to do something about this. So instantly you are aware and you are trying to figure it out. See, I'm like so flustered. Even the way I'm speaking is like, Capricorn, I don't like this energy that you're being put in, or that you're taking on in the month of May. It feels spastic. And I just feel like you're recoiling, squirming, you're getting restless, but like you're really realizing the stuff that's being triggered for you, whether it's someone from the past or it's just an offer coming. Or it's just an offer coming in and it's triggering the past for you. You recognize that you have to move past it. Whatever the past is, you have to move past it. You're aware. You're very aware. Yeah. All right. I'm curious about the 2 of Pentacles, though. Let's take a look at that. Knees gilded. Tell me the 2 of Pentacles for Capricorn for the month of May. Tell me the 2 of Pentacles for Capricorn for the month of May. It's definitely an emotional approach, whoever this is, new or the past. Either way, it's triggering the past for you. It's definitely emotional. They could have Pisces in their chart, not necessarily, but it is a lot of water they're bringing at you. Could be a love offer or just an emotional one. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands in reverse, Aries. Yeah, the indecisiveness of what to do. Knight of Swords. Gemini could also be air or fire. This approach is freaking you out. Tell me about the 2 of Pentacles. But again, I like that you instantly recognize that it's happening for a reason and that you need to figure out how to move past this old stuff. Tell me about the 2 of Pentacles. Oopsie. Hold on. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn. They want to create with you. They want to create with you. They want to build with you. It feels very tangible. It feels like a really healthy offer. It's just freaking you out. Tell me more about the 2 of Pentacles for Capricorn for the month of May. Yeah. Oh, open up. Wow. Wow. I can't believe the cards that just came out here. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn energy with the Queen of Cups. Cancer, excuse me. I just heard Pisces really strong. Pisces or Scorpio. This is a total opening up of the heart, opening up emotionally, being receptive to it. Like Spirit's like, go Cappies, go. Go. Go and be receptive. Go and embrace. Please go and embrace. And then we have the Hermit, Virgo with the Queen of Pentacles. There's the recoil. All this earth around you. Capricorn could also be earth or water. Yeah, instantly you're like, I can't. Okay, maybe I can. Let me I'm so flustered. Let me just figure it out. Just back up and let me figure it out. Overall energy, we have the Empress in reverse, which is Venusian, so Libra and Taurus, also divine feminine energy for me as a reader. This is interesting. Underneath that, we have the Four of Cups in reverse, Cancer, with the Star, Aqua, and Ten of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Eight of Wands in reverse, Jesus, Sag. I actually feel like you're healing some major abandonment stuff. Yeah. I feel like that's exactly what needs to happen here. When I saw this card, I just got straight up abandonment issues, like hardcore abandonment issues, self-worth, rejection issues. More like abandonment, though. Definitely more in the realm of abandonment. And with the Star card, with the Ten of Swords in reverse and Eight of Wands in reverse, it's healing those betrayals that are now blocking your path. I feel like what Spirit's trying to do is kind of get you to the path of like, it's interesting. It's almost like they're trying to play matchmaker with you. I feel like they're trying to get you open to a path of not just unconditional love, but like partnerships and loyalties and friendships. Because Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you have issues around trusting people. You have issues around loyalty. Not that you're not loyal, you're very loyal, but it's like, it's almost like you're always waiting for people to like stab you in the back. See, I like instantly when I said, I was like, that's the recoil. It's like that's kind of what you're associating with people, and I feel like it's really deep. I feel like you do have to do quite a little dive into yourself to figure that out, but that's what's healing here. It's like it's a fear of abandonment and betrayal. So you just like, you stay away from these kind of situations, or you don't put a lot of energy into it. Like you keep yourself, I keep wanting to do this. You keep yourself away. You keep that part of you at bay. But Spirit's like, nope, it's time to heal that. It's time to heal that. It's starting to create blockages for you. It's starting to really hinder you on your path. Because life has a lot of aspects to it, guys, right? Cappies, like more so than just your goals, more so than work, more so than earth-related pentacle stuff. And Spirit's like, it's time. Open up. Open the door. It's time. Wow. All right, Cappies. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to go ahead and do Taurus and Virgo. I'm actually going to stop the recording and do individual recordings for those because my phone can only do like 45 at a time, and I am doing this on my phone as opposed to like live on YouTube. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. So Cappies, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you took a lot away from it. Don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon if you're not looking at the other crystals, okay? All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Have a really great month and a really great night. Namaste. Hey guys, all right, so Virgo and Tauruses, you guys are left. Who's gonna go? Who's gonna go? Virgo or Taurus? Virgo or Taurus? Virgo. All right, Virgo. Taurus, what happened? Virgo, why do I feel like you're panicking? Oh my God, Virgo, I feel like you're panicking. I'm just getting a lot of like questions. Oh no, are you in a like analysis paralysis state? Keep in mind, Virgo, in May we got a lot of Gemini energy going on, retrograde, North Node, and we got a new moon. You're gonna really feel it. You're gonna really feel it, especially if you're like a Virgo moon or rising, or even Venus. I think you'd feel that pretty strong too. Just be careful. Can barely speak. Just be careful with your thoughts here. I do feel a lot of like, well, what if this? And what if that? Well, what if I do this? What if I don't do this? Like, it's a lot of questioning the unknown, like questioning outcomes, but like in a form of panic, like not in a form of thinking about it in a calm manner. So just try to like get grounded. Just get grounded a little bit. Let's see. What crystals do my Virgos need for the month of May? I'm using the new deck first, and then we'll do the deck that I used to use, excuse me. What crystals do my Virgos need for the month of May? Ooh, yeah, I feel like you guys just need to calm down. I wouldn't be surprised if amethyst comes out here. I feel like you guys just need to like sit and relax, sit and breathe. So you guys might be having panic attacks. This just feels really intense what I'm tapping into. What crystals do my Virgos need for the month of May? Okay. Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So Jet. Jet is the first one out. So you guys can actually see it. Jet. Earthy and grounding, this true black mineraloid variety of coal is an ancient fossilized driftwood. People who need it are empaths and witchy types. Put it where you need to clear a physical space or your body of uninvited vibes. Swipe Jet over the affected area and tell toxic energy spirits intentions to peace out. Use it when you're asking for guidance from elsewhere. Like a seance, guided meditation, hardcore tarot session. Jet can take the edge off of high vibe stones like moldavite and serpentine, and is a wise old friend to bring as your +1 wherever your triggers are sure to be on the guest list. Claim your space. Interesting, Virgo. So for some of you, this could definitely be a person that's triggering this like panic. It's just panic of what's going to happen is like really how this feels. Like what's going to happen? What's the outcome going to look like? What should I expect? It's like you're trying to get prepared for something I don't think you can prepare for. Now we have Emerald. Emerald. One of the 4 precious gemstones, emerald radiates with a wet, lush, verdant energy. Historically, emerald is associated with love, beauty, and sex. So if you're into any of that, you might want to associate yourself with a saturated green gem. People who need it are bohemians, epicureans, transcendentalists, that was a hard word, aestheticists, just like people who like to beauty and stuff like that. Put it on a chain over your heart or on a ring at the base of your left thumb, perched atop the Venus Mount. Use it when you've temporarily lost the courage to love and be loved. Ooh, Virgo. When you're in need of a total refresh, open your heart to limitless possibility with Emerald. Point your heart towards grace. You might be panicking about relationships or the outcome of a relationship. Oh my God, all I feel is panic. That's all I feel. Like, what am I going to do? How do I do this? What's going to happen? It's very, what? It's very panicky. Azurite. I love Azurite, by the way. It's one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites. Meditative and dreamy, Azurite is a soft, powdery to prismatic, rich blue, copper-infused mineral. People who need it are the materialistic, vain, and always craving. That's not a judgment. That's almost all of us, like Leos especially. Put it alongside the spiritual shovel you're using to dig your way out of that prison of worry, indecision, and desire you've constructed around yourself. Oh, Virgo, the panic. Use it when material pleasures aren't giving you the buzz they used to. When it's time to take a break from snapping selfies and chasing shiny things, you can shake off shallowness. Start with your breath, then dive into the deep end with Azurite. Explore your hidden depths. I feel like whatever you're panicking about, the unknown, what's going to happen here, what's going to happen there, what's going to happen there, it might be something you've been ignoring. Like it might be a problem, is what I'm getting. Like a problem, a predicament with a relationship or an environment that you've been ignoring, and maybe you've been masking it with other things like materials or substances or things that make you feel good or cleaning or whatever. It's like, I feel like you've been masking it so like you don't think about it, but there's like an unavoidable situation happening where you're being confronted with it and it's forcing you into panic because you're not sure how things are going to go. I do feel like it's around like change and fearing loss of something. You know something hasn't been right. You know something or someone in your environment has not been right. It's really been toxic to you, but I feel like you haven't been wanting to acknowledge that toxicity. You haven't been wanting to acknowledge that person or that thing. It feels environmental. So it's someone you live with or someone who's around you a lot, energetically or physically, or even like your family you live with, or even your home. But there's been something in that arena of your life. Think like 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Think that that has just not been good for you, and you've been ignoring it. I can feel it, Virgo. You've been ignoring it. And given that it's in your environment, and we've all had to be in our environments or be aware of our environments more so than normal, right? Because of the circumstances we're in, but you can't ignore it now. It's in your face. You can't ignore it to the point where you're like, okay, I'm going to lose this thing, or I need to lose this thing or person. Panic. What's going to happen now? Because you haven't been wanting to lose it. You haven't been wanting to go through the change with this person or this environment, this thing in your environment, whatever it is to you. You haven't been wanting to acknowledge the change that's needed because there's something comforting about it, even though it's toxic. And I think what the reason you really have been avoiding the change is because you just don't know what life will be like without this person or without this thing or without this particular environment. What other crystals are good for my Virgos for the month of May? Okay. Ooh, now we got diamond. Diamond. If you have diamonds, that's cool. Not all of us have diamonds. Set and engagement rings, tiaras, and iced out chains. The girl's best friend of gemstones is the hardest naturally occurring mineral on planet Earth. Diamonds are more than just status symbols encrusted on the rich. Their radiant energy clears away spiritual cloud cover so you can bask in the purest light. Everyone pretty much needs it, and put it wherever you like to bling. It's interesting. I love these cards though. They're fun. Excuse me. When you've just got to use it when you've just got to keep it icy, when you want to make your intentions perfectly clear, when it's time to beam your own unique light through the darkness for all to see. Own it with a diamond, shine your brightest. Yeah, I think whatever this thing that's been needing to change, it's actually been stifling your light. Sorry, Virgos. It has. It's been stifling your light. It's been stifling the true you, which is why you know it's been wrong. But there's something about it. It feels very devilish, whatever this is, or whoever this is to you. Some it's a person, but whatever it is, there's something very devilish about it, which is why you're like, I can't let it go. I can't let it go. Crap, I need to let it go. What's going to happen to me if I let it go? So many thoughts. What other crystals are good for my Virgos for May? Okay. On the bottom, we have rhodonites. Very nice. Ooh. Oh, sorry. I did that really fast. I just realized. Rhodonite. That's how you spell it. Rhodonite. Rhodonite. With a palette of deep pink and black, rhodonite gets its name from the Greek word for rosy. People who need it are potential wasters, those deeply sighing, I hate my job type Sagittarians. Sorry, Saggies. I know that was kind of mean. Put it against your open heart, begging the universe to tell you what the fuck you should be doing with your life. I love these cards. Use it when that cubicle life has got you down, when it's time to drop the people-pleasing facade and start doing something that really lights you up. When you're ready to use your real, unique powers to actually make this rapidly spinning planet a beautiful more place, go with your heart. Yeah, this is about like being you. This is about being your true self and getting rid of the people in your environment or something in your environment or like a habit of yours that you've kind of been using as a crutch that's been keeping you from really shining bright. It's been keeping you from being you, from being authentic, but you're panicking at the idea of this change or loss of this thing or person. Let's go ahead and use the old deck. What other crystals are best for my Virgos for the month of May? Keep in mind, these are just recommendations. If you don't want these crystals, that's fine, but they're recommendations for you guys. What other crystals are best for my Virgos for the month of May? Yeah, it almost feels like a security blanket. Wow. Yeah, blue lace agate. Yeah, it's time to get clear. It's time to get clear and get honest with yourself. You can't ignore it, Virgo. It's in your face, which is why I think you're panicking so much. This might even come in the form of a tower. Oh, this is all about the environment. This one, rhodozite, is about your actual home environment or the earthly environment around you. So it's interesting because Capricorn had this one too. So as you guys know, I don't like to repeat descriptions. As you can tell, they're very lengthy and they take a lot of my energy. So go ahead and look at Capricorn, the crystal pull. I'm going to have all these timestamped if you want the description for this one. But this one I can tell you is about your environment and needing to make it peaceful, including the earthly environment, like the actual earth itself. You might even want to get some of these crystals and put it in the earth around your home, if you're not moving, of course. What other crystals are... Yeah. What other crystals are good for my Virgos? I am hearing for some of you this is about codependency, like with substances. Some of you it's definitely that. What other crystals are best for my Virgos? Yeah. And now we have golden healer. Yeah, whatever the security blanket is, you need to get rid of it. Person or thing or habit, you need to get rid of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and read these off. Oh, I need water. Sorry, guys. Oh. Okay. Blue lace agate connects the spirit with intellect, highlighting integrity. It enhances the ability to communicate effectively what is on your mind and heart. Attune to your inner being to express the fullness of who you are. Be confident when speaking in public, as you have much to share. You have been silenced in the past. Repressing thoughts and feelings causes throat problems, so speak your mind gently, honestly, and clearly. You have the gift of serenity. Use it wisely. Speak your heartfelt truth with integrity and confidence. Do not fear being judged. Expect news shortly and keep lines of communication open. Events unfold slowly. Return to basics and start again if necessary. Focus your mind and open your intuition. Your life will be long and happy. Accept your sensitive side. Expressing yourself fully releases neck and shoulder tension, thyroid deficiencies, and throat or lymphatic infections. The frequency of the stone is medium to high, great for the throat, the third eye, heart, and the crown, great for Geminis and Pisceans, and expressing yourself fully. Yeah, it's time to just be your true, authentic self, and whatever this habit, environment, or person, or people in your environment are, it's been stifling your real self. It's been keeping your real self repressed, and you've actually been using it as a security blanket so you don't have to express yourself fully. And I know how that sounds, but basically there's a fear of really expressing yourself. There's an embedded fear there, Virgo, about being your authentic self or just putting yourself out there or speaking your truth. And I do think it's a fear of judgment. It's a fear of criticism or a fear of being pushed back. And you probably weren't overly criticized as a kid, most likely, or you dealt with very like oppressive relationships or people, but it's time to really let your light shine and get rid of these codependencies, bad habits, people who keep you in this weird crutch, whatever your security blanket is. You got to get rid of that. Okay. So rhodozite, like I said, came out for Capricorn. So go ahead and look at that one if you want the description for that. Like I said, that's about keeping your environment peaceful, and you can even get these crystals and put it in the earth around your home. All right, now Golden Healer is the last one, then we're going to pull some tarot cards. Golden Healers are imbued with powerful, transformative healing energies. They are catalysts for profound spiritual activation. Understanding the quantum world helps you understand yourself. The everyday self is bounded by 5 senses expanded by a 6th, metaphysics. But this can be transcended to move into a field that is non-local, everywhere and nowhere at once, where there is no time. You create the event being observed. Allow your soul rather than your ego to be your guide. Recognize your potential to be an amazing healer. Your abilities needed honing, and those who heal are soul scored to develop empathy. Much in your life needs transforming. Surrender willingly to the process. Someone clinging to the past holds you back. Encourage them to let go. You may be asked to transform your environment or take on a challenging task. Do so with grace and ease. I wonder what that was. Healing flows through you. It is a process, not something you do. The frequency of the stone is exceptionally high, great for the soul star and stellar gateway, and for aligning and cleansing all the chakras, and a channel for Christ consciousness. Virgo, it's time to shine. It's time to shine. So I'm going to show you the crystals one last time, and then we're going to get into the tarot. Blue lace agate, rhodozite, golden healer. These 3 that I'm going to show you, these are going to help with the blockages and the fear that you're feeling. Jet, emerald, azurite. And these 2 are going to help bring your real self out. Diamond and rhodonite. So this is to help with the anxiety, the freaking out, the allowing yourself to let go of your security blanket, people or habit or environment, to let it go, let it go, let it go. I can feel you like clenching it like a kid clutches their security blanket. I can feel it. To let it all go, get away from those people and things. And this is to bring your real self out. Rhodonite and diamond. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. I'm going to use Radiant Wise for this one. Come here. Come here. Oh, interesting. It like doesn't want to play today. It's like, what was that? The 5 of Cups slipped out pretty good. Just saying. It like slipped out of the deck very smoothly. You definitely got to sacrifice something. I can feel it. And you just don't want to go that security blanket. Why do my Virgos need these crystals for the month of May? God, I feel that 9 of Swords, man. Why do my Virgos need these crystals for the month of May? Why do my Virgos need these crystals for the month of May? Why do my Virgos need these crystals for the month of May? One more. Why do my Virgos need these crystals for the month of May? Okay. I would not be surprised if I got the Devil and the Nine of Swords. Ooh, strength. Beautiful. Leo energy. This is taking control. This is calming down, taking control of the situation, and doing what you gotta do, okay? I really feel like it's about taking control of your emotions here. Like the panic I'm feeling is very real. It's, excuse me, very, very real. I also feel like a silencing of your shadow, which is kind of weird, like a silencing of your inner beast, the ongoing running, what if, oh my God, I have to give it up, all of that. I feel like you're like shutting that up. Like you're learning how to shut that off, which is basically like quieting the ego, right? You're learning how to handle that, which is good. Why else do my Virgos need these crystals? Nine of Swords in reverse. Gemini could also be air or fire with the Nine of Wands. Ooh. Ooh, Sag energy. Yeah, I feel like this is almost the energy of that voice. Of the what if, blah, blah, blah. And it feels like very drama related. Very drama related. With the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, it's like it's coming from pain. It's coming from old shit. Okay, it's coming from your old scars. That's what it is. And that's what you're trying to silence within yourself. That panic. Wow. Five of Cups came out again. I'll show you guys in a second. Why else do my Virgos need these crystals for the month of May? Why else do my Virgos need these crystals for the month of May? What did I say? 10 of Cups, 10 of Pence, and that 5 of Cups was like screaming when it first slid out of the deck. 5 of Cups, Scorpionic energy with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo. You have to change something within your environment. It's literally losing someone in your environment, or removing yourself from your environment, or changing something within your home, okay? Very tangible environment stuff going on here. There is a loss that's happening there or needs to happen, and it's freaking you out because it's a security blanket. Whatever it is, it's a security blanket. And like I said, it ties to the home. Some of you, actually I'm not surprised with Virgo. Some of you, it's the home itself. Like, for some of you, it's something about the actual home environment itself that you're losing or that you need to get out of, because you realize that you can't ignore the fact that it's like super unhealthy. You can't ignore it. You can't. Like, this is what's in your head. That looks very unpleasant. That's what's in your head about it. And I do feel a lot of drama. I also feel a lot of anger and resentment there too. For some of you, this is just straight up about your family, or people that you live with, or people that you have lived with. It's like, again, I keep getting security blanket, security blanket, security blanket, but a very unhealthy one. A very unhealthy one. If you work from home, it could even be your job. But whatever the security blanket is, it needs to change, and you know it. And with the Strength card, it's like, okay, you recognize you need to like take control of the situation here, because whatever the security blanket is, it's been keeping you from being your real self. It's been keeping you from being super authentic and really letting yourself express yourself 100%. You've been keeping yourself repressed because of the security blanket and the fear of expressing yourself. Overall energy, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Taurian energy could also be earth or air. King of Pentacles usually comes with a 10 for me personally as a reader. This is someone attached to that 10 of Pentacles energy. I feel like this is the person or representing the thing or where your initial fear of expression came from. This is a very tyrannical energy. This is someone who walks around like, this is my kingdom, this is mine, very territorial. This is mine, 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 and it ain't yours. It's like, it's a very oppressive, needing to control an environment by that like territorial energy, which makes so much sense. So this could be someone, like I said, take all this as it resonates, but this could be someone in your current environment now that is a security blanket for you in some ways. You can depend on them financially. That could be how they're a security blanket. Some of you, this is someone that caused this fear of expressing yourself. probably at a very young age. So again, take it as it resonates. For some of you, it's representing where this fear of expressing yourself really came from. Others of you, it's actually representing the person who's a security blanket or the thing that's a security blanket for you, which if that's the case, I think it's a financial dependency sort of thing. All right. If that's the case, if this is someone in your current environment. Yikes. Okay. So let's look at these a little bit more. I want to look at the strength card because that's where I feel like you're really gaining control of the situation here. Yeah, let's do radiant wise. I mean, sorry, rider weight. Talking about strength. Talking about strength for Virgo for the month of May. Talking about strength for Virgo for the month of May. Talking about strength for Virgo for the month of May. Talking about strength for Virgo. Nice. 10 of Pentacles. Taking back your environment. 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Literally, that's what it is. Like, you recognize that a change has to happen or you have to lose something about your environment, the environment itself. Something that like relates to a vice with your environment, someone who maybe even enable a vice for you, again, security blanket there, or get rid of a person that's affecting it, and you gain control of the situation. You need to, you know you need to, and you will. It's gonna take time. You gotta silence this. you gotta silence that though. Oh, look what just made an appearance. Virgo, Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. You go into hermit mode to figure this out. Because you're panicking so much, you need to silence that panic. And then you can figure out how to lose this person, how to move past this fear, or how to change your environment. Whatever it is for you, again, it's environmental related, but you recognize how you recognize what you need to do. Words are all over the place. You recognize what you need to do. Tell me more about strength. Oh, interesting. Tell me about strength. Tell me more about strength. Did someone say something to you? Ooh! Sorry. Wow. Page of Wands in reverse just came out. And then overall for strength, we have the 7 of Swords in reverse, Aquarian energy. The 9 of Cups, Pisces. And then we have the Queen of Wands, Aries, could also be fire or water. I feel like this is your energy here. Wow. You're really focusing on your happiness and what's really going to make you happy on a soul level. Again, really letting your light shine. Queen of Wands not afraid to show herself and put it all out there, right? That's the energy that you need to move into, and you recognize that to be happy again on a soul level, regardless of what people say. 7 of Swords in reverse, you're realizing this energy, this like really fully expressing yourself has been sabotaged because you've allowed this wound to affect you this way. You've allowed the security blanket to affect you this way, or you've allowed this person to affect you this way. The only thing that's bothering me is this Page of Wands in reverse. Some of you could be looking at your inner child, right? Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. Some of you could be looking back at your childhood to realize like where the issue really started to come from with this fear of expressing yourself, because that's the root of this. Fear of expressing yourself, but it's manifesting through being forced to lose a security blanket currently that you have. A vice, an actual environment, or someone within your environment or family. Yeah, I feel like you're just looking at your inner child stuff or having conversation with your inner child, but I do feel like you're getting like news of something, or that someone said something to you and that's what's triggering all of this, like this inability to ignore these. Yeah, I feel like someone said something to you or will say something to you, and that's what's going to trigger all of this. Okay. Wow. All right, Virgo, I wish you luck. You got it. You're going to handle it. When the panic comes, just go into hermit mode. Go into hermit mode. You'll be fine. You just got to stay calm, cool, and collected, and really go there as far as where this fear of expressing yourself is coming from, okay? I definitely feel like it was from being oppressed, growing up, or in relationships, or being judged, overly judged, okay? All right, Virgos, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you're not checking out any other signs and crystal readings today, don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon, and I'm going to go ahead and do Taurus, and I'll see you guys soon. Namaste. Hey, Taurians. All right, let's go ahead and get started on yours. Sorry for all the speech stuff today. I'm going to be using the new deck first. Let's go ahead and get started. By the way, happy birthday to any May Taurians out there. I will be doing the Taurus bonus birthday reading probably once May starts, but probably before the nodes switch over. Okay. What crystals do my Taurians need for the month of May? What crystals do my Taurians need for the month of May? I'm feeling a really rough energy. What crystals do my Taurians need for the month of May? You know, Taurus, you guys can be very firm with people if you have to be. I don't know if you're needing to be like that with somebody or someone's being like that with you, but I'm feeling that. I'm feeling like someone's like being very firm, like another way to say that. Like putting someone in their place is kind of how this feels. Makes me uncomfortable. Actually, it kind of like makes me tired. Is that what it is? Makes me kind of tired. What crystals do my Taurians need for the month of May? What crystals do my Taurians need for the month of May? I feel a lot of watching going on too. A lot of watching. That's okay. This is how it feels. It feels like someone's out of control. That's how this feels. It feels like someone's out of control, out of line. They're being watched carefully because they're so like they're very like aggressive. Like they're very aggressive. They're very like rough around the edges. They like to throw their weight around. I feel like this person's out of line or out of control. And I feel like, again, this could be you or this could be someone you're dealing with. Because Taurus, you know, if anyone's gonna handle someone like that, it's gonna be a Taurus. I can handle that, right? But I just feel like this person like has their own rules, like is like a little bit of a rebel, and I just feel like they're getting out of hand and like being watched closely and kind of like needing to be put in their place. Like need a little like, you know, need a little slap on the ass. It's like how it kind of feels, to be honest with you. Hold on a second. What crystals do my Taurians need for the month of May? And I feel like they're an adult, but it's almost like an unruly, angry child kind of energy, but they're an adult. What crystals do my Taurians need for the month of May? If this is you, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm just telling you what I'm picking up. What crystals do my Taurians need? Yeah, someone's very stubborn, very stuck in their ways with this energy. Ooh, there's a lot. There's a lot. Well, how the hell do I say that? Vanadinite? Vanadinite? That's how it looks. That's the word. Vanadinite. Playful, geometric, and fiery, vanadinite, a mining byproduct often sourced from America's Southwest, forms an orange to red hexagonal shaped crystals when lead oxidizes. When lead ore oxidizes, excuse me. People who need it lack self-discipline. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm feeling off of this energy. Put it wherever vanadinite has excuse me. Vanadinite has a high lead content. So put it wherever you need, but definitely not in your mouth. Excuse me. Use it when it's time to live in the moment, when you are at the prime audience for motivational speech, whether it's hard work, making art, or just a blissed out moment free from the mind's ongoing commentary. An energetic meditation with vanadinite can help knock down whatever stands between you and your happy place. Break through your big blocks. Okay, so that's the first one. I can't get away from this person's energy, and it's like, it's actually starting to bother me. I just feel like they dig their heels in. They like to say they are who they are, but I feel like they cause like destruction. Like they just feel like a little rebel is how this person feels. Libyan gold tektite. Wow, that's beautiful. Libyan gold tektite. A 28 million year old Saharan desert glass only found in, you guessed it, the Sahara Desert. This gem is yellow but far from mellow. People who need it are the navel-gazing and brooding, Wow. Binge watchers, anyone looking to hit the street with some extra swagger. Cancers, it literally says that. Cancers. Hold Libyan gold tektite or this card at your will center just above the navel and set some goals. Seriously, make a list. Then call on the fiery beyond ancient energy of the stone to help you break through the burning desire to binge watch the day away. When to use it when your get up and go has ghosted you. Banish your blahs. Yeah, this person who's acting like this, they just might be acting out because they're really unhappy, clearly. I just keep getting a lot of unhappiness. Now we have copper. And it's beautiful, right? Copper. If you're thinking, but copper isn't a crystal, indeed, you are a genius. I love these cards. Copper is a metal, but it's such a powerful energy conductor and component of so many of your favorite stones. Chrysocolla, malachite, turquoise, it has to make the cut. People who need it, anyone who needs the proverbial defibrillator paddles. Put it with your epic crystal collection. Copper intensifies the potency of most stones, clearing the channels of communication between you and your mineral friends. Use it when it's time to pack up an old idea of who you are and ship it out for good. Move on, renewed with copper, energize your whole world. Yeah, this person definitely needs a change. I keep getting this, they need to be handled. I keep putting it grab them and strap them down. They need to be handled is what I'm getting. Oh, they just feel so unruly. I think it's Sugarlight is how you say this one, but that's how it's spelled. Sugarlight or Sugarlight. I'm going to say Sugarlight because it sounds nicer. Vibrant purple, electric magenta, void black. The surface of Sugarlight calls for the otherworldly realms, dreamy, extraterrestrial, psychedelic, and its illuminating energy encourages you to leave behind reality and visit those far out regions. People who need it or anyone planning an escape from the confines of space and time, put it wherever you dream, meditate, or grow your light. Use it when you're called to take your spiritual practice to another level. It's easy to stay stuck in something that isn't working. There's a comfort to safe and status quo, but there's an unknown out there with unlimited blissed out possibilities. Ask Sugarlight to light the way there. Stretch the limits of your imagination. Wow. So those are the first four you guys got. This is a weird energy. I feel like the person who's like this rebel that needs to be handled, I feel like they're very intelligent. I do feel that way. I feel like they're very intelligent. They know what they're doing. They know. They're very, very aware. And I just keep feeling this rebelling against what's right. Just for the sake of rebelling is really how it feels. Which is interesting because I think Sugarlight would actually help this person a lot. So Taurus, if this is you, I apologize. I don't mean to be offensive. It could be someone else you're dealing with. It could very well be someone else. And these crystals, if you're energetically attached to them, these crystals will help you deal with them as well. Okay. What other crystals do my Taurians need for the month of May? What other crystals do my Taurians need for the month of May? On the bottom, we have agates, and another tektite came out. So tektite seems to be very big here for you, Taurus. So just again, so you guys can see it, agate, because I know when you see the words, it's it really cements in your brain. Agate, a banded, oh, I can't say that word. That's a hard word for me to say. Chalcedony? I know you guys know how to say it. Chalcedony. Chalcedony? Anyway, I'm just not going to say it. Comes in many forms. Elegant blue lace agate and iridescent fire agate are two. Each agate has its own unique vibe, but they all promote an energy of wherever you are, be there. People who need it struggle with work-life balance. Put it wherever you need more stability in your life. Yeah, this person, again, this person needs to be handled. I keep feeling that so strongly. Use it when you want to get into your body. Try fire agate. When too much screen time has you feeling disconnected from anything, the slightest bit eco, try the far from aptly named moss agate, which neither contains moss nor is technically an agate, but can still hold it down. Find your solid ground. Yeah, I keep almost, I think it's Spirit. I think that's what I'm feeling. I think Spirit wants to grab this person and strap them down. They need to be handled. I keep feeling this they need to be handled. Oh man. I wish you luck, Taurus, if you're dealing with somebody like this. I'm going to use the old deck now. The old deck. What other crystals are best for my Taurians for the month of May? And of course, I'm going to go over all of these one last time. afterwards. Purpurite just came out. Wow, Menelite. Yes, it's like someone has way too much testosterone. Like maybe they have a testosterone imbalance. I don't know, but Menelite coming out felt so right. Like, yeah, they need to be calmed down. They need some feminine energy. They need to just like sit and stop acting out. Like, I feel like this person might even have like ODD, obsessive defiant disorder. I just feel like a constant, like antagonistic or a constant like contradictory energy. Like you say the sky's blue, they go, no, it's purple. Like it's kind of bordering on illogical. What other crystals do my Taurians need for the month of May? God, happy birthday, Taurus. What other crystals do my Taurians need for the month of May? Ooh. And Kimbaba Jasper. All right. Whew. Okay, so let me go ahead and read these off. Did we get Kimbaba Jasper? No, I don't think we did before. I was just wondering if it was a duplicate. I don't think it is. Okay. Purpurite, extremely effective for psychic and aura protection. Purpurite grounds high frequency energy, harmonizing the physical body to the new vibration. It helps you to break away from self-destructive or self-limiting behavior. Energizing the physical and mental bodies, it overcomes tiredness, apathy, and despondency. Old habits and patterns, inducing those inherited from ancestors, may keep you mired in the past. Subtle energetics of ancient curses or ill-wishing could be affecting you. These may be personal or passed down through the family line. You may be open to mental influence from others. Be open to new ways to heal. Protect yourself appropriately, but do not be overly defensive. Check out whether you have inadvertently offended anyone. If so, make reparation where possible. If not, send unconditional love and forgiveness without needing to know why or where. The past creates the present, but the past can be repaired and the present healed. Frequency of the stone is earthy. Great for the soul star and stellar gateway and the root, and for being a lineage breaker. Oh, wow. Yeah, something. Again, Taurus, if this is you, I apologize. I hope I didn't offend you, but like, I think you're probably dealing with this person or they're in your environment. They just seem out of control. It seems like there's some like festering wounds there or something that enables this like needing to be a rebel, needing to stand out, needing to be a rule breaker that really is like owns this person in like a weird way. I feel like they just need a lot of like something, like a lot of light thrown at them, maybe a tranquilizer, I don't know. Menelite. Menelite has a profound connection with Earth, the wise feminine and priestess power. It marks rites of passage through womanhood to wisdom. You're an immortal, they might even have anger issues. You're an immortal soul who is an embodiment of the wise feminine. Express this through your body and actions. Go deep into yourself to find your connection to Mother Earth. Sit in her womb of healing. In meditation, you heal your soul. Put aside fear and remember that transitions are necessary prerequisites for growth. Honor your sacred sexuality. Mark rites of passage joyfully. Experience a period of gestation. To move would not be beneficial now. Nurture yourself and bide your time. Withdraw to your inner world to accept necessary change, make your soul whole, and find power allies. You know when it is time for rebirth. Maturation is a process for growing wiser. The soul and the heart do not age. The frequency of the stone is earthy and high, great for the earth star, the root, and the sacral, for Taurians, Virgos, and Cappies, and expressing the divine feminine. Oh, yeah. I feel like divinity needs to like, this person needs a little bit of like divine energy. I feel they just feel so out of balance. Kimbaba Jasper attunes your personal biorhythms to the natural cycles of the planet. This crystal also facilitates deep clearing of your karmic body and the ancestral line. When you live in your head rather than the physical world, your cellular structure becomes unstable and your metabolism is thrown off balance. You may not be assimilating oxygen or nutrients, such as minerals and vitamins. Remember, the ideas are nutrients too. Disruption of your nervous and immune systems may be caused by ancient traumas and family dramas. Getting in touch with the ancestors and understanding the processes of creation helps you to recognize the value of recycling the past to create a more potent future. Check out what is passed down the ancestral line and utilize homeopathic healing for miasms such as tuberculosis. By changing how you view things, you dramatically improve your well-being. The frequency of the stone is earthy. It's great for the root and the heart chakras and great for reconnecting to ancient wisdom and the roots of being. This seems like a lot of family stuff, okay? This is either past life stuff. This is all about cycles, karmic karmic cycles that need to be dealt with and handled within this person. So this could be a family member of yours. And again, this could be you. If it's you, I apologize if I was mean or if I was rude. I'm just telling you what I'm channeling. But it seems to be like a needing to close out some karmic stuff here is really the root of this. And if you're dealing with this person, these crystals, I feel like will really help the person who is in the rebel energy. It just feels like a lot of anger. Like I keep wanting to do this. If you're connected to this person, wearing these crystals will help you deal with them. Okay. So I'm just going to show you them one more time, and then we're going to pull some tarot cards. So these are the 3 that came out from the old deck: Menelite, Purpurite, and Kimbaba Jasper. And as you guys like to write these down, so I'm just going to have them hang out here for a minute. Purpurite, Menelite, and Kimbaba Jasper. And then these ones, Agate and Sugarlight. Hopefully you guys can see that. I want to repeat these a lot so you guys get them. I might start writing them down, but it takes more time too for me to do that. But I might. And then we have Copper, Libyan Gold Tektite, and Vanadinite, which is a really hard one for me to say. Those ones are kind of long, so I'm going to hold them up a little bit. Vanadinite, Libyan Gold Tektite, and Copper. Okay. And remember, Tektite also came out underneath the bottom card. Black Tourmaline might not be a bad idea either. Just saying. Okay. All right, Taurus. Let's see why I need these crystals. I'm going to use the cosmic one. Why do my Taurians need these crystals for the month of May? Yeah, I keep getting this visual of like literally someone getting strapped down. It's like I feel like there's almost like a need for intervention for this person. Why do my Taurians need these crystals for the month of May? It just feels a little dire. It feels very extreme. It feels extreme. Why do my Taurians need these crystals for the month of May? Four of Wands just came out, Aries energy. So a foundation is at play. A foundation, a relationship, a home environment. Whoa. 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 10 of Swords. Gemini with the Hermit. Virgo. I see. Well, a foundation has been, honestly, I want to say destroyed. Wow, it feels very destructive. This 4 of Wands with the 10 of Swords, I really feel that way. Like a relationship, a foundation that like had to have a lot of like effort put into it, whether other people were involved or not. It's a foundation. A foundation has been rocked. A foundation has been destroyed. With the Hermit energy, there's needing to reflect on that. I can feel like divine energy trying to come in here. Wow. Why else do my Taurians need these crystals for the month of May? This might be the source of the unruliness, or the unruliness of this person might have caused this destruction. Could also be both. Yikes. Yeah. I feel that. I felt that. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo. Some of you guys is about a divorce. Something is about a divorce or the loss of a home, the loss of a family home or family relationship. This feels like a lot. This feels like a massive destruction. Mass destruction is really the words I want to use. Mass destruction. The person who's like unruly and like needs to be tied down. I gotta be honest. I feel like they were a big catalyst to this destruction. But at the same time, I feel like they're like that because they've experienced this before. Like, they might have been raised in a very violent, chaotic environment, but I feel like they're the cause of this. I feel like they're the cause of this. Why else do my Taurians need these crystals for the month of May? Why else do my Taurians need these crystals for the month of May? For some, this is loss of a business. Wow, overall we have Death in reverse. Scorpionic energy. Then we have the 2 of Wands, Aries. Prince of Cups, Pisces could also be water or fire. Admit, I just heard admit, admit, admit. The word admit. Admit, like admit it? Admit it, admit it. Like confess it, admit it. Strength in reverse, Leo. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna stop there with the overall. I wanted to go further, but like something just told me like, no, stop, like stop. Someone's trying to recover from this, but they don't really have a whole lot of courage to do it, which is why I think they're stuck in the hermit energy. Again, this could be you or someone you're connecting with. Again, this person's energy is very powerful, and I do think most of you are dealing with this energy and don't embody this energy, but they caused a lot of destruction, a lot, and it's like they're trying to come back from it. They might even want to resurrect the thing they destroyed. Like they destroyed something and then it's like, why did I do that? Or why did I have to lose that? It's just, I just keep getting destruction. With the 2 of Wands, the Prince of Cups, and the Strength card in reverse, they want to move forward. 2 of Wands is taking on that opportunity to go towards the new, right? Especially the Death in reverse, that definitely tells me it's about a resurrection or just coming out of a total destructive dark period. But with the Prince of Cups and the Strength card in reverse, they want to, whoever this is, they really want to, but they don't have enough confidence to do so. Yeah, even underneath that, Magician in reverse, there's the freaking Tower. Talk about destruction. Magician in reverse in the Tower. Mars, so Aries, Scorpio. Magician is Mercurial, Virgo, Gemini, also Aquarius, Scorpio for Muse Reader, Divine Masculine energy. They're having a really hard time coming back from this Tower. However this destruction happened, I do feel like it was something that was out of proportion. Like I do feel like it was very extreme and very uncalled for. And again, I think that's why I'm getting this energy of like they had to be handled. They needed to be handled. Someone needs to be handled. I actually feel like Spirit's saying that. I do. I feel like Spirit's saying that. Wow. Okay, well, Jesus, let's look at the destruction. Look at the Ten of Swords. It means, no, honest truth. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Like, I feel ancestors, I feel guides looking at the situation, like, just very not pleased. Like, if they say what the fuck, like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like they're looking at this just like, how did almost like they're speechless at someone's behavior. They're just not pleased. I'll say it that way. They're just not pleased. Tell me the Ten of Swords for Taurus for the month of May. I feel like this is something you experienced. I feel like you experienced someone who is this destructive, or you will be. I definitely don't think it's you, or it's someone who's attached to you. Okay, but if it's you, then you know it's you, and I don't mean to judge. Interesting. Twin flame card and Two of Swords universe. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Tell me about the Ten of Swords for Taurus for the month of May. Tell me about the Ten of Swords for Taurus for the month of May. The World, fixed energy, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, also Saturn, which rules Capricorn. I like that the World is here. The World tells me that, things move forward, things move ahead. People move on from the situation for the most part, but I can feel this person who causes destruction. They do kind of want to resurrect it. They do. They're moving forward by kind of wanting back what they lost, but by wanting back what they destroyed. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn energy could also be earth or water. So this person destroys a foundation. And I feel like they can't move on because someone almost moved on too quickly. This person who's like a rebel, who's like kind of aggressive. I just feel like whatever they did to cause the destruction was an extreme reaction. But the person that was involved with it, they moved on very quickly. They're like, oh, okay, all right, I'm out. That's fine. I'm out. That's okay. Totally fine if you want to destroy that. I'm moving forward anyway. And this person wants to bring it back. They don't really have the confidence to face it because it's like they know, again, they're very aware. They know that they reacted extremely, but they did it in such a rebellious way, like just to be rebellious. So I'm at the Ten of Swords. Because Queen of Pentacles, that's a very loyal person, usually a partner. Queen of Pentacles is the perfect partner card. So I have the Ten of Swords for Taurus for the month of May. Yikes. Overall, we've got the Five of Wands, Leo. I am getting a competitive energy with that too. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo, Hermit, Virgo energy. Interesting. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles. More Virgo energy. Ooh, Queen of Wands in reverse, Aries, Ghost, Fire, Water. I'm getting anger and jealousy. Wow. Really? Jealousy. Anger and jealousy is what sparked this person to destroy this. I feel like someone felt threatened. This person who's like a bit of a rebel and aggressive, they felt threatened by something and they went into like full on action mode with it. Five of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like a struggle for power. Like, I'm going to show you who's really in charge. I'm going to show you who's really the boss. Like, I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you that rebel. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. And it actually came from anger and jealousy. I am feeling a strong jealousy there. Jealousy towards someone who is very independent and very stable and very confident. Yeah, this person was threatened. This person who reacted this way, it's like they were threatened by someone's confidence. They were threatened by someone's strength. And they lashed out. Like, oh, you're going to be that confident? Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. And this person was like, well, I'm out. That's okay. I'm out. I'm out. That is okay. That's fine. And this person, this queen has like moved on from it. But this person who like lashed out, no, I feel regret there. I do. They'd never admit it, but I feel it. They'd never admit it, but I feel it. And however they reacted, I can feel it from spirit. Like, just really not pleased with this person and how they've handled that situation. They let their ego get all inflamed and fired up because someone was so independent and self-reliant. But it's interesting because they are showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, which tells me as independent as this person is, they're probably capable of interdependence. Like, they're probably capable of sharing that strength. But maybe this person who lashed out is not used to that. Like, oh, you're going to be that confident? You're going to be that independent? You think you have that much power? Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like they got jealous of this person's like just confidence and power, and they wanted to show the other person like who has more, who's really in control. Wow. Oh my God, what an energy. Yeah, I think most of you have like dealt with this energy or will be dealing with this energy. Some of you, this destruction already happened, and what's coming up now is this person wants to come in. This person wants to resurrect it. I actually want to say that's most of you, that this already happened a while ago and you moved on to greater and better things. And they're like, how can they move on so fast? Because you're confident. Because you're confident. You believe in yourself. And why would you want to deal with this, right? For some of you, this destruction hasn't happened yet. And this is like just a big warning of what's coming up. And some of you have been doing this person on and off for quite some time. Others of you, it's someone in your environment or your family specifically. I'm also getting a lot of like motherly energy there. Wow. So take it as it resonates. But Taurus, that was intense. That was intense. But I hope you guys found it insightful and helpful. So don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon. And I will see you guys later. Have a really great month and a really great birthday. And, excuse me, a really great night. See you later, Taurus. Namaste.